Imagine your newborn as a tiny warrior born with a miniature suit of armor ready to battle the world's illnesses. But just like any soldier, they need training and nourishment to strengthen their defenses from day one. Are you doing everything you can to fortify your baby's immune system? Are you tapping into the ancient wisdom of our Caribbean ancestors to give your little one the best chance at staying healthy and strong? In this Yardy Baby episode, I'll share 6 powerful, natural tips straight from the elders. Secrets that have been passed down for generations to create tiny immune system superheroes. You'll be amazed at how simple, yet effective, these tricks are for boosting your baby's resistance to illnesses. From the liquid gold of breast milk to the hidden powers of everyday herbs and superfoods, we'll explore nature's arsenal for fortifying your little one's defenses. And trust me, even the healthiest-looking babies can benefit from these immune-boosting strategies. Their immune system is like a teeny fortress still putting up its strong walls and stocking up on ammunition to combat illnesses trying to raid the castle. So it's our role as parents to ensure their defenses are solid and secure from day one. And who better to turn to than Mother Nature and the elders' time-tested wisdom? Our Caribbean foremothers mastered protecting little ones using the abundant remedies and resources around them. So you can trust these tips are safe, effective, and steeped in centuries of experience. So take note of the advice and get ready to rev up those tiny immune engines. Tip number 1 for powering up baby's defenses: breastfeed as much and as long as possible, my sistren. You may have heard the saying, the first milk is the best milk. And it's 100% facts. Breast milk straight from the source is like a magical cure custom blended for your newborn. It's packed with millions of antibodies, living cells, enzymes, and immune factors that actively bolster babies' natural defenses. I still vividly remember my struggles with breastfeeding my first baby boss. Those first few weeks were no joke. Raw nipples, awkward latches, and lots of frustration on both our parts. But my mom would gently remind me by saying, "You know, daughter, breast is still best. Keep trying and don't give up." And sticking with it was worth every drop of blood, sweat, and tears. Once we hit our stride, breastfeeding became one of the most beautiful, restorative experiences. It nurtured both baby's body and our incredible bond. Now, research shows breastfed babies are less prone to common illnesses like ear infections, gut issues, and respiratory viruses in those first crucial years. So mamas, do your best to establish that breastfeeding routine from day one if possible. It'll pay off in a thriving, sickness-resistant bambino. For those struggling, remember, fed is best. But breast milk truly is liquid gold for developing that powerful protective immune system we all want for our young ones. While breastfeeding gives baby a great immune head start, we can't stop there. Our next defense-building strategy, turning to some of the Caribbean's most potent and trusted herbal remedies to further support baby's resistance from within. Now you may be wondering, what kind of natural remedy is safe enough to give a tiny newborn, but powerful enough to really bolster their immune system? The answer can actually be found growing right on trees throughout the Caribbean islands. I'm talking about the humble coconut and its nutritious water inside. When my last picnic came down with a nasty cold at just 3 months old, the elders wasted no time giving the little soldier some fresh coconut water to sip on. A few ounces of that nutrient-rich liquid each day, and like magic, he kicked that virus to the curb in just over a week. Now, you'll want to be very careful about proper amounts with any remedies for newborns. Too much could upset a tiny tummy. But coconut water can be safely given to babies in small quantities to help hydrate, provide electrolytes, and boost immunity with its antioxidants and lauric acid. Other baby-safe herbs like gentle ginger and turmeric can also be worked into solid foods after 6 months when their gut is a little stronger. Granny's special soups and tonics containing generous dashes of these immune-building roots and spices is like enlisting an elite squad of tiny bodyguards to patrol baby's defenses. So don't be afraid to tap into the ancient wisdom of these natural remedies, herbs, and traditional treatments. Our foreparents didn't just save them for adults. They knew a thing or two about strengthening baby's immunity too. Speaking of babies' diet, let's talk about supercharging their little bodies from the inside out with immune-boosting superfoods. While breast milk is amazing, once solids are introduced around 6 months, we have the opportunity to pack babies' meals and snacks with even more nutrients to power up their internal defenses. Can you guess which bright green, nutrient-dense veggie is a superfood for babies' immune health? I'll give you a hint. It's a staple in Jamaican cooking like callaloo and is brimming with vitamins A, C, zinc, and other antioxidants. You got it. Spinach and other leafy greens. Now, I'm not saying you need to start making baby smoothies out of straight-up lawn clippings and bushes. But you'd be amazed how much these little troopers will actually enjoy nutrient-dense green purees and blended drinks when prepared right. My secret? Always balance tartness by adding naturally sweet fruits like mango or pineapple to make a zestfully delicious, immunity-boosting smoothie treat. Frozen fruit cubes also make a great teething snack packed with vitamin C. Other easy immune boosters to incorporate: sweet potatoes loaded with vitamin A, eggs for zinc and vitamin D, and even a sprinkle of Caribbean ground provisions like callaloo or baby-bound pumpkin purees. The options are endless. The key is getting creative and being persistent in exposing babies' developing taste buds to as many vitamin-rich, antioxidant-loaded ingredients as possible. It's an investment in fortifying those tiny immune systems to be strong like a samurai. But you know what else is absolutely vital for robust baby immunity, yet often overlooked? Enough good old vitamin D straight from the Jamaican sunshine. Now, I can already hear the skeptics. But Yardi Mama isn't sunscreen critical. Yes and no, my friends. While slathering on thick coats of SPF is smart for avoiding burns and damage, research shows most babies are actually being overprotected from vitamin D these days. Quick quiz. Did you know an estimated 80% of babies have low vitamin D levels? Now, this sunshine vitamin is crucial for regulating immunity, reducing inflammation, and helping absorb calcium to build strong bones and teeth. So while we definitely want to avoid getting scorched, experts now recommend letting babies under 6 months get a brief 10 to 15 minutes of direct morning sun exposure a couple times per week. And for those times sunshine isn't an option, a daily vitamin D supplement tailored for infants is an easy, effective way to ensure they're getting enough of this crucial immunity nutrient. Just think of it as injecting some warm rays of health and protection right into those little growing bodies, because a deficiency can seriously hamper immune defenses in the short and long term. Now, speaking of internal defenses, let's talk about one area that has an even bigger impact on babies' immune system than you may realize: their gut and the microbiome within. Did you know inside each of our bodies, there are trillions of microscopic organisms, some good guys, some bad guys, collectively known as the gut microbiome? It's like an entire immune army and battlefield taking place in your little one's tummy as we speak. Scientists have discovered that babies inherit their core microbiome and gut bacteria at birth, providing the first foot soldiers to train their immune system. So anything we can do to nurture a healthy, resilient microbiome means speedier development of natural defenses. One key is avoiding overly sterile environments that deprive baby of exposure to normal immunity-building microbes. So while cleanliness is smart, being too sanitized can backfire. Simple habits like letting baby explore nature, playing with pet-friendly animals, and limiting harsh antibacterial products go a long way in growing a robust, diverse community of protective microbes. Foods are another powerful gut-nourishing tool. Probiotic yogurts and drinks like kefir introduce good bacteria that crowd out the bad guys. Fiber-filled fruits and veggies also feed these beneficial microbes like a sweet superfood snack. So think of it like tenderly cultivating a lush, thriving gut garden full of immunity-boosting flora. Every natural exposure and prebiotic bite is an opportunity to protect baby's defenses from within. Finally, my friends, the last immunity strengthener that I'll share may surprise you: reducing unneeded stressors in our little pick-nice environments. You see, when babies experience prolonged periods of stress, something that can easily happen from sources like understimulation, loneliness, or frantic households, their bodies go into constant fight or flight mode. Stress hormones like cortisol then get released in excess, weakening babies' delicate immune systems over time and making them more prone to illnesses like infections and viruses. So keeping things chill, serene and low anxiety for those first few years is as important as diet and remedies. Fortunately, babies are hardwired for closeness and naturally find certain activities very soothing. Techniques like baby wearing with a wrap or carrier give that secure, enclosed feeling that newborns crave, while also affording important skin-to-skin time. Similarly, gentle massage from a loving hand releases oxytocin and endorphins to relax baby while boosting immunity through therapeutic touch. Even soothing herbs like lemongrass, lavender, and chamomile tea can induce a more tranquil state. I remember my first daughter being such a fussy, easily overwhelmed spirit as a newborn. That's when Granny stepped in as the real baby whisperer. With patience and her magic hands, she'd give my little one a full-body massage using warm coconut oil while humming soft melodies. Like hitting a secret reset button, the combination would instantly calm and relax my pick-me, often lulling her into the most peaceful slumber. No surprise those soothing sessions kept her robust and healthy too. So don't underestimate the power of reducing stressors, bonding closely, and establishing recharging habits from day one. Babies rely on us to create that sense of safety, serenity, and being unconditionally loved. This is fertile soil for their still developing immunity to properly flourish. So I'll leave you with this call to action. Take one tip we covered today and implement it immediately. And if you like this immune-boosting content, be sure to check out our recent video all about getting your babies to increase their vegetable intake naturally. With those tips paired with the preventative measures we covered today, you'll be a baby health superhero, no doubt. For now, walk good and don't worry if sickness comes around. Your little soldier's armor is prepped and ready to take them on like a boss. Until next time, bless up yourselves.